I'm excited to be able to welcome on one of the top guys in the very first ESPN Top 25 2023 rankings in Cam Barnes. What's going on today, bro?
I'm good. How about you?
Pretty good. Well, first of all, man, let's just get right into it. You saw the very first rankings. We see you in the top 25 for 2023. What did it feel like to see your name in there?
It felt good. It was a good start for me. Um, I'm expected to be higher in the years coming up. So yeah, it's a good start.
And you see also in that list, obviously, it's your teammate in there as well. To have a dynamic duo, what's it like being with Ron?
Being Ron's a good player. We should be a good duo next year, this upcoming season. I like playing around. He's a good friend too.
That's awesome. And we see obviously at Duncanville, we know the guy that started the team last year is Micah Peavy, obviously going on to college now. What was it like playing with him? What's some of the stuff you learned with him?
Micah Peavy, it's real fun. He likes to look for you when he drives in the lane. He'll talk to you, talk through stuff, especially with coaching and things. And yeah, he's a good teammate and stuff.
And you guys had a big time year, made to the Final Four. We know all the Corona stuff kind of shut it down. But overall, you guys had a 29-5 record. Just take us through the first year for you.
It was real. It was a lot of work. It was some good experience for my freshman season, especially going to the state my freshman year. And yeah, it was good for me. I learned a lot of things for the upcoming years.
And we talk about losing a guy, Micah, next year. Obviously, it's going to allow for a lot more opportunity for guys. You also lost three other seniors. How do you guys kind of plan to fill that role?
We got a lot of new some more freshmen coming in. We got upcoming seniors, and we still have some good sophomores and juniors coming in, especially CJ, Zerg, Juan, the shooter, Damon. It's some key roles for this year.
And it's going to open up a lot more minutes and opportunity for you and Ron as well. When you guys talk about your guys' next step, the next jump for you guys as sophomore year, what do you kind of expect for the season?
We expect to have a lot of things held on us, especially for the team, about winning and about leading our team to state probably.
And having that kind of duo, you guys are going to be able to stay together for the next few seasons, most likely. What do you guys kind of want to accomplish together?
We would like to accomplish more state championships, and a lot of winning and getting better both as players.
And what's your bond like with Coach Peavy?
Me and Coach Peavy are real tight. He's a good relationship with him. He likes to coach me well and hard. So yeah, I learned a lot from him.
That's big time. And you are just a freshman. We've already pulled in some offers. You've pulled in Texas A&M. You've pulled in TCU, Baylor, as well as Wichita State. What's it like getting those offers and only still being a freshman?
It's good. I know it's a lot more coming in probably soon, but yeah, it's good. Still trying to stay humble.
And that take us to that first day. When you got that very first Division One offer, what was going through your mind? What was that day like?
When I first got it, I was excited. It was crazy because it was my first offer, first of Division One, like Baylor. That's a good start. So yeah, I was very excited.
And you recently pulled in an offer, obviously from where you were originally from, Wichita. What was that like? What did it feel like to kind of have the hometown in a way offer you?
It felt good. It felt like the city was on my back, or on my shoulders, on my team and stuff. And it's a good feeling when you get an offer from your own home state.
And you still have a long time, obviously, till you end up committing, till you really get into that process. But when that time does come, how do you kind of plan to narrow down the offers and kind of decide what the schools that you want is going to be?
I really decide with my mom and other people around in my circle to help what's the best fit for me and what's the best option for me.
And what would you say personally is the thing that you really want to see from a college or a program?
A good relationship where we can act like friends, good relationship with the coaches, good teammates. Everybody is unselfish, good work too. That's really it.
And you are part of the 2023 class, which a lot of people are saying by 2022 there might be the ability to go straight to the NBA right out of high school. Is that something you'd like to consider?
Yeah, I would like to consider coming out of high school, but it's up in the air right now. So whatever the best decision for me is the best decision. We'll just go with it.
No doubt, man. Your dad also was a basketball player, played at Tennessee. Seeing a guy obviously in your life that went through the same recruiting process you are going to go through, what does that kind of mean to you? How do you kind of plan to have him help you throughout it?
It means a lot. He really pushes me a lot. like him, a memory of him in my mind really helps.
No doubt. And when you talk about you overall and you look at your eventual college destination, a big thing a lot of guys like is possibly teaming up with someone. What would it be like to possibly team up with someone? Is there anyone you've talked to they'd like to play with someday again?
Yeah, I taught a lot of people, a lot of players in my class, like Mikey Williams,
Hmm.
even Ronald about teaming up in college or something. It's a big decision.
And we know you're a frame. I mean, you're a 6'10" guy, only as a freshman. You could still be growing a little bit. How do you kind of plan to grow into your body, and how have you kind of got used to your body already?
I'm really getting used to it, learning how it moves, really trying to get stronger, focus on getting stronger, and eating right every day to so I can feel it in my body.
Is there a player you kind of like look at to kind of model your game after, kind of you want to develop into?
I look at Giannis, Anthony Davis. I like LeBron James,
Hmm.
KD. Yeah, those players I like a lot.
And for you, we know the ultimate goal for you is to play in the NBA. But someday be able to walk across that stage and be drafted. What would that mean to you?
It means a lot. It really means that the hard work pays off all the time. Not all the hours in the gym really pays off.
No doubt. And I mean, when you talk about your ESPN rankings, you know the rankings are going to shift. They might not mean everything right now. I mean, where do you view yourself in their class?
Uh, I view myself probably right now, probably top 10, top 5.
And in terms of Texas, I mean, you guys are a loaded state. We talked already about Ron. Also, Tyler's made that top 25 as well. When you talk about all the states across the country, who do you think is the best state for basketball?
Best state, it's probably definitely Texas or California. It's one of those two.
And we look at so many other guys across the state. I mean, we see year in, year out how many elite players come out of Texas. What do you kind of want to be to be able to put yourself in that shoe and become an elite player from Texas as well?
Uh, I really like to put myself in those shoes. Yeah, to yeah, those things.
For sure. And for you, I mean, when you talk about playing basketball, when did you first start getting accustomed to the game? When did you first start falling in love with it?
I started falling in love with it when I was in probably like 6th grade when I started really working out, really training really hard. It started getting fun to me when I started getting good at it.
For sure. And then let's just take it off the court, man. I know you obviously are a great basketball player, but how about off the court? What's some stuff you kind of want to pursue down the line? Some other things you really like enjoying off the court?
I really like playing the game, hanging out with my family. I like eating, of course. I like snow cones and stuff. Going out, yeah, going outside and stuff, having fun, hoop.
And let's go back to the 2023 class. I mean, we look up and down that it's a lot different than any other recruiting class we've seen before in terms of high profile players. I mean, we haven't ever seen a guy with 1,000,000 followers. There's two in your class. I mean, it's a lot of spotlight on the 2023 class. What's it like being part of this kind of generational changing class?
Uh, it's real fun. It's a lot of exposure too, and it's some real talent in this class. It's gonna really make you work.
And you first started getting used to this game of basketball and really at this high level, obviously at the NSH TV camp, a couple of things when you started blowing up. When you first started getting media attention, what was it like? How did you get adjusted to it?
I just had to really just focus on certain stuff I couldn't say stuff like that. Really started to really work, and so people who try to come for me when I play, I can come right back.
And with you, we know a couple of the schools that might have interest in you will be a lot of the Texas schools. Will possibly staying close to home have an impact on your decision?
Uh, a little bit. I really decided it's like an ant right
Mhm.
now.
And for you next season, I mean, we know there's gonna be a lot of awards you want to win next season and for the rest of your career. I mean, for you to call a successful high school career, what's all the accomplishments and accolades you want to have before you move on to college?
I'd like to get probably Gatorade Player of the Year for Texas, and probably nationally ranked top 5. Uh, win state again. Yeah, those are some accolades I'll probably want.
And there's going to be a lot of stuff already talking about the best dynamic duo. There's always going to be that topic, but especially when you talk about the best dynamic duo in your freshman class. I mean, you and Ron, we talked about, could be there. Do you guys think you guys are the best dynamic duo out there?
Yes, I think we're the best diamond duo in Pioneer Nation.
For sure, man. My last thing before I let you go is when you talk about your overall legacy on and off the court by the time you walk away from the game, what do you ultimately want to be remembered for?
I remember for playing hard, always working out hard, always being probably being the first to show up to the gym, being on time and stuff like that.
For sure, man. Well, I definitely appreciate you taking time to come on, my guy. I look forward to seeing what God's got in store for you from here on out.
Thank you, you too.
Anytime, man. Talk to you later, bro. God bless.
You too.